Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm still your host, Mora Lizzie. You can as well call me Ijele. So I want to thank all my subscribers, my viewers, everybody that have watched my video. I say may God bless you and stay tuned to this channel. And for people that are new to my channel, I say you're most welcome. Please hit the subscription button so that you can get notification as well whenever I drop a new video. And for the people that have been to my channel but they have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel so that you can get notifications as well whenever I drop a new video. So, before I start, I would like to say, life is a journey. Never stop learning because life never stops teaching. Always try and keep an open mind to learn and relearn and unlearn. Keep learning because life keeps teaching us. There is something that makes me to laugh sometimes, especially those people that cover their inability to keep learning with religion. If we agreed that the earth revolves around the sun and, makes it a year in 365 days, we agreed that it is a year, or in 365 and 1/4 days for a leap year, we actually agreed that is a year, and we count our ages as the year goes by, as the earth goes round the sun. This knowledge was not identified by the doctors or the physicians or the nurses. It was actually, studied carefully, and we came about it through the astrologers. That the moon changes its 3 phases from the from the quarter moon to the half moon to the full moon. It makes this journey 12 times before the earth completes its revolution near the sun. It's still some people study, and that is astrology. So what I'm trying to say in essence is keep an open mind to learning new things. Keep learning all the days of your life because life is a journey. It never stops teaching you. Keep learning as you journey through life and keep learning and unlearning new things. So, for the reason of this video, it's news time today. And like I told you guys, I love Saturdays because it is work-free, stress-free, and anxiety-free. Everything you do on Saturday, you take your time. It's not trying to, run along schedule. So, like I told you guys, I won't allow any drama or trending tweets to pass you guys over. So I'll bring you guys all the latest and the trending tweets that is happening in any social media platform. So for today's news, I am going to start with Mercy Eke, popularly known as Lambo. She said, "I regret getting involved with Ike Onyema during the BBN season 4. Prepare them." So, that if given an opportunity, like she said, to go back to Biggie's house, that she will still be the same person that she was, but this time she won't have anything to do with any male housemate. And from my own view, I said, baby girl, you lie. That is not true. Mercy is a Libran personality, is a Libran born. Librans fall in love very easily, not to the person, but to the idea of being in love, or just for the sake of being in love. So it's about the energies, it's not about her. So Librans are air signs. They have a flirtatious and fluid energy. And just like the typical air sign that they are, they enjoy attention from different people. Their energy is susceptible to, change, play, and the flirting. Their energy is susceptible to change, flirting, play, jokes, and all that. So if Mercy Eke is given an opportunity to enter the Big Brother house again, and she sees any guy that catches her fancy again, she will still get involved with the guy. Don't blame her, blame it on her zodiac sign. She is a Libran personality. So moving on to Erica and Kiddwaya. I know Kiddwaya shippers, you guys will be super proud of Kiddwaya and Erica. These two, reality TV stars took to Twitter to showcase their friendly vibes, to the amusement of their fans or the Kidrika family shippers. Okay, it all started when Kiddwaya opened a floor for people to ask him questions and then he would answer. So Erica now asked him, why is your pigeon whack? As in your pigeon English, why is it whack? Then Kiddwaya answered jokingly, why is it that you can't cook? So, they had some series of conversation, but the one that's, caught people's eye or caught my eye as well is when Kiddwaya said, told Erica, can your future man handle you the way I do? Erica replied, don't spoil my market too, because I am still very much single. It's such a friendly vibe if you watch them, catching fun together. So these two are Pisceans. They are friendly, easygoing. They throw jokes most times. Hardly will you see a Piscean get angry. It takes a lot of time, but they get angry as well, but it takes a lot of time. So they are open-minded in relationships. That's why I like them. They are very open-minded. They might have ups and downs in their relationship, but generally Pisceans are peace-loving, forgiving sign. Even if the Kiddwaya and Erica didn't work out, be sure that they will be peaceful about it. They will find closure within themselves and they will remain friends. Don't expect too much of brouhaha. So, still on Erica. Erica and Nengi's friendships keeps taking continuous baby steps. As Nengi put clapping emoji for Erica on Twitter, while Erica responded with thanks, baby love. So, as a Piscean personality that she is, they love public display of affection because people were starting, is he only clap that Nengi clap that Erica is putting love for her? Yes, both of them are from two ends of the world. Capricorn don't like public display of affection. No matter how they feel, they wouldn't be showing you in the public. Then, Pisceans love public display affection. Once they feel love, you will see it. So, Erica actually loved Nengi a lot while in the house. She placed her on a pedestal. If you are very observant, she placed her on a pedestal. So expect a cordial friendship, not necessarily like a bestie vibe, or maybe the two of them forming bestie, or because they can't be like that. But expect a cordial relationship where each other, as in two of them, respects each other's boundary, and then because one is closed, one is open, and one is introverted, one is extroverted. Don't expect too much of intimacy, but everything cordial. So, still on Erica, Erica reacted to one of the directors by name Omona Elijah. That this particular producer or director, came online to share his experience with Erica while on set, making a movie or shooting a movie. So the guy said that Erica, acted a scene 7 times before she could get it, and afterwards she complained of very severe headache. And to me, this is just slander. It's not a big deal. As long as she got it right eventually, that is what matters to me. That she never give up. She never give up. Giving up was never an option for her. That is what I look out for in human beings. Never give up in the fight. So there's one thing I used to tell people, that constant repetition wears out the rock of ignorance. Even if you don't know how to do something, keep repeating yourself. Before you repeat yourself, constantly, I bet you will stop having that ignorance or not knowing how to do that. You will find out that you will start doing that thing no matter what it is. That is why, like learning how to drive is a psychomotor skill. Most people don't know how to drive. But when they continue to drive, continue to get to the road, you will wear out that fear, anxiety, or whatever it is that gets hold of you whenever a car is given to you to drive. So it is called constant repetition wears out the rock of ignorance. So the director has no point there, as Erica is a human and has the right to repeat herself as long as it takes, so far that she gets what she wants to do at the end of the day. So Moving on to Tolani Badge. Tolani Badge says, I don't care about people's opinion concerning my attitude at the BBM reunion. If I was quiet, they would still drag me. And I decided to show them small Cardi B things. Everybody was choked everywhere. Everywhere, as in everywhere, was only where people were only talking about her. Like I said before, I talked about Tolani Badge before the BBN reunion started. She doesn't even know why she is hot and cold sometimes. She is a Libran personality joined with Scorpio, so sometimes she's aggressive, sometimes she's extremely cool. That is how the people that are born in that cusp of mystery, that is where she was born, is called the cusp of mystery. They are like that. Sometimes they are extremely quiet and you won't even know that they're around. Sometimes it will turn into a fit of rage, and their own aggression is worse than the Scorpio because these people get influence from Scorpio and Libra as well. And Libras and Cancers, whenever they go mad at you, it takes them time to get to that point. When they get to that point, it is extremely dramatic. Remember Mercy and her tantrums. That is the Libra for you. You won't see that part of them all the time, as they hate conflict and they are, they are peaceful people, but they will keep piling up until they can't hold it together anymore. So, but before the reunion started, I actually talked about her. I've said that. So, what your zodiac sign doesn't lie about you. You will remember that everything I predicted about these housemates happened. No one did not happen. All the people I called out that they are going to be dramatic in the reunion were all dramatic. So your zodiac sign doesn't lie about you. It doesn't lie about your character and your behavior. We all get this, character prints immediately we are born. We don't inherit our characters from our parents. Character is not in the DNA. You don't get that's why you see if some people, extremely wild, talking, throwing tantrums, and their mom will be very quiet or laid back person, or their dad. So we don't get our characters from our parents. We get our characters from our zodiac signs, and our zodiac signs is our psychology. All I can say is knowledge is power. Wisdom is from God. What you don't know is greater than you. So life is a journey. Keep learning, and life doesn't stop teaching you. So moving on to V. Okay, pay your debts of 1.4 million naira and stop treating people like your fellow housemates. A CEO of a clothing brand calls out on V, the BBN reality star show. Okay, CEO of Zina and Zara Clothing, Happiness Adebayo, called out on V. They had a collaboration, and they paid V some money for a photo shootout or something. Okay, so in the photo shootout, I think V is meant to wear their clothes, take some shots and all that for the brand. So I think in the process, they fell out because they said that V has to wear their hair as well. And it's like the hair was not part of the deal or the contract. So V refused, and that made them to fall out. So this kind of thing, from my own point of view, it is not a social media matter. It's not something that you come to social media and start making fool out of yourself or throwing tantrums. Everybody should get their lawyers ready, intelligent ones as that, so that they battle it out in the courts and know who has breached, the person that has breached the contract. Because it's a contract, and I believe it was signed, and I believe before V, signed the contract, she must have read it, or her management did, and they should go back to their contract paper or the deed and read and know who actually breached the contract and settle it in the court or out of court. So moving on to Kiddwaya. Kiddwaya said, just to remind my fans to stop responding to comments about us, we are international. We are global. We are doing global things. We have left the borders of Nigeria. We are going places. Nothing concerns us with local gossip and Kiddwaya is one man I don't understand. He was given all this opportunity in the reunion to say what he feels that is wrong, or who is gossiping, or who is doing it, and find closure. He didn't say anything. He was just seated doing like a good person and only contributed one or two places where he was called upon, just to go back to Twitter and start looking for who is gossiping and who is not gossiping, and start raising unnecessary brouhaha. And when you don't know anything, you can, if you just pass there, you'll be like, okay, who is gossiping Kiddwaya again, or who is making him uncomfortable. So I don't know, this is a Piscean thing. There is this thing, even Erica has some part of her that I was expecting her to say what's wrong with you all the time, that you are throwing tantrums on Twitter, but she didn't say anything. She played cool and classy. So that was what Kiddwaya did as well, and he went back to Twitter to start talking again. So there is this thing about Pisceans, they shy away from their troubles. When they have troubles, or when they have someone that is disturbing them, they just, shy away, go to their cocoon and stay, and still keep fueling it. They will not let it go. They will hold the grudge, and then they will still keep fueling it and throwing, uncalled tantrums out from one time to another. But when you call them, okay, sit, let us discuss, what is it that is bothering you? They will go mute. So that is one thing I don't understand by Kiddwaya's tweet, but that's by the way. They don't like, facing their fears and confronting it. So this is it for today, and the news is at the moment. I hope you guys have a beautiful day ahead. I love you guys. Remember what I said. Life is a journey. Keep learning, because life don't stop teaching you. And also, don't blame any individual. Don't blame individuals. Blame it on their zodiac sign, because that is the way they are born, and their zodiac is their psychology. There is nothing they can do about their character until they become self-aware, learn who they are, and make conscious effort and improvements. And on my next video, I told you guys that I would say things that will, they improve ozone situation, or watch out more of my videos on ozone in next week. I love you guys. Keep being my favorite, and stay blessed. Thank you.